Jesus Freak here. Now, one thing that irks me about canned beverages, this is the same be it, LaCroix, pop, or even, alcoholic stuff. Once you open it, you can't really close it. And this is a reason that, other than the price, I don't buy that kind of stuff much. Well, last night, I was waiting for Ohio for Freedom to go live. Picked up some groceries at the store, came back, and admittedly, because I hadn't ate all day and just had a couple of flour tortillas that I'd brushed down with hot sauce, instead of making pinwheels like I'm having now. I had alcoholic drink. Specifically, it was a Mike's. Stuff I buy. We're talking something pretty strong. It's about as strong as high gravity lager. So I got through about 2/3 of the can. We're talking about 23.5 ounce cans, probably about 700 mil. I got about 2/3 through the can. I was feeling a little pickled. So I said, I don't want to leave this open on my table. I took my teacup, which was actually a coffee mug, turned it upside down, put it over the top of the can, and stuffed it in the fridge for about an hour. I've been open about the fact that yes, I drink, and that no, I don't drink to get drunk. I don't believe that a verse like that. I think it's Proverbs 21, something like that, somewhere around there. It's Proverbs 20, verse 1. I don't think that's advocating necessarily teetotaling, although, if you make it a habit of getting wasted, it can be a problem. I'm not going to deny that. See, I was staggering around. The rest of my brain was working just fine. But I understand, when I start hitting that point, I know I've had too much. And it's probably fortunate, I don't have to really worry about alcohol affecting my ability to do anything important. I did somewhat later cover for it fill my gut a bit more, I had a piece of beef that I'd thrown on the frying pan and with a little bit of water, and brought it up to temp and then let it cool down. It's like, I don't really have a lot of things I know how to fix that are suitable for hot weather. I mean, I only got this idea like maybe a year or two ago from one of my friends over on IRC. And it's just a variation on something that I already do. Just replacing a baguette with a flour tortilla. I will say that if I'd had a couple of those, I probably wouldn't have gotten pickled. I at least recognize, I like the taste of alcohol. It's probably the Celt in me, Irish Scots type. I don't like what it does to me, but I like the taste. And it's like, yeah, it's a bit freaky. Most people, I don't think, drink for the taste of the alcohol. Most of the time, I don't drink a lot. If I'm going to drink, at most it's going to be like, a little shot mixed into something else. Tiny little amount of rum or whiskey, just enough to taste it, mixed into some Coke or something like that. Because it's not about the effect, it's not about getting drunk, it's just the taste. But I've always been that way. Anyway, Jesus freak out.